to the Vote Podcast. I'm your host Q. On the other side of the screen, we got my boy Keith.
The Steeler ambassador.
You heard him, folks. The Steeler ambassador. All right, so first thing first, we want to get into it. Keith, just let the people know how we got started with our first episode and what we here to give them, man.
Man, once again, welcome to the Vault. Disclaimer, next episode, the camera quality will be better, people. I'm just going to be honest with you. I was fooling with this thing. I just ain't feel like fooling with it no more. I was so anxious and excited.
A little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties. It'll be fixed, though. How we got started. I started this podcast probably about a good 2-3 years ago. I was doing it by myself, getting good outcome. But sometimes you need a co-host, and that's where my brother Q came in.
You know.
So that's how it came in. We rewired it. We got new cover art, a little more cleaner for you. But yeah, it's going to be a vibe, man.
That's it. That's all we here for. Right? Get y'all some good content, and we ready to get straight into it. But before we do that, without further ado, like, comment, and subscribe. You're here to catch a vibe from the sideline to the headlines. Let's get into it, Keith. So for the first topic we got here today, Keith, roll it out for us, bro. What we got?
Right, man. The first topic, man, we're gonna talk about Aaron Rodgers' decision. Where is Aaron Rodgers going to go? I mean, it is speculated, reported. It is between the Vikings, Giants, Steelers. I'll kick it off. Y'all probably already know Aaron Rodgers is coming to Pittsburgh. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's no way. Even if you want to compare the Vikings, the Giants to the Steelers, it's no way Aaron Rodgers could choose any of them over us. If he do, it's because of money. If he want to chase that legacy, get that ring, it's a match made in heaven. Aaron Rodgers at 41 is better than any option at quarterback that we could go for. Yes, I believe he's better than Russ. I believe he's better than Justin Fields. Sam Darnold. I'm not buying the hype with that. Seahawks going to learn from that. I'm not buying the hype in Sam Darnold. You got the best wide receiver in the league. You know what I mean? You got a good number 2 over there, a good tight end. I'm not buying into that hype. He has one good year out of any years he's had in the league.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers is coming to Pittsburgh. No, Aaron Rodgers not coming in the locker room. He's not running no show. They know that at the door. Ain't nobody coming to Mike Tomlin's team and taking over. I'm just waiting.
That's how you feel, bro. That's how you feel.
That's exactly how I feel, actually.
Okay, fair enough. Because I don't see him. I don't see him going to the Giants. I feel like the Giants are in like a rebrand right now, bro. They trying to find themselves, and I think they're going to try to rebrand themselves during the draft with the quarterback situation. I thought they would have jumped on the Aaron Donald thing, but they didn't.
Sam Donald.
Not what I said, Aaron Donald.
Yeah,
I meant to say Sam Donald. I thought they was going to jump onto that. But I think that's the best fit if he's trying to win. Because y'all got DK Metcalf now. Then y'all got you still got Pickens.
Yes, we do.
Then y'all got
Calvin Austin in the slot.
Yeah, Calvin Austin.
That rookie, Roman Wilson.
He had a good year.
Who didn't play last year. He was on IR. He should be back this year.
Yeah.
And I just want, and I see a lot of people talk about our O-line. The O-line will naturally be better. Yes, we did lose 2 starters, but we also have a rookie coming back who did not play last year. Broderick Jones, number 77, is going back to his natural position, which is left tackle.
Right.
The rookie coming in, he's going to have to go to right tackle, which I believe will be a smooth transition for him. I personally do. Our center last year was good. I'm telling you, the O-line will naturally be better. I don't believe it will be as bad as it was last year. Be off the strength that we did deal with injuries.
Fair enough. So I like because I don't see him going to Minnesota. I don't see that. Definitely don't see that at all. But yeah, I got the Steelers making that the best move for A-Rod moving forward, and because right now he's just trying to win. And you've seen
He's
supposedly
supposedly trying to win. If
he's
he chooses
supposedly trying
Giants
to
over
win.
us, that man wasn't trying to win. He just wanted his last bit of coins before he walked out the league.
And the only reason I can see him going to the Giants is because he already up there in New York. But besides that, I really don't. I really don't see it until possibly him doing that after the draft to see the moves that the Giants make or whatever the case may be. But I see the Steelers being probably the number one candidate moving forward, based upon how we've seen everybody else in the quarterback market get moved around so far.
I'm calling for it. I know a lot of Steeler Nation. They
So, but
don't
I
like
get
it,
it though.
but
I get
I
it.
love it. I'm telling you, A-Rod. Oh man, I can see it right now. Kicking
Let's see.
Lamar and Joe Burrow tail for 2 times a year. You don't get no better than that. A good way to end his career. Kicking two of a top 5 quarterbacks in the league twice a year. Get Mike Tomlin over the hump.
You reaching, bro. You reaching.
Okay, this is Cinderella story,
You
and I'm
reaching.
here for it.
You reaching, man.
Okay.
All right, man. We're gonna get into it, man. Keith, let the people know what we got going on next in the headlines, brother. What we
All
got?
right, man. The next one, man. Who will go number 1 in this year's draft? It seemed like it's narrowed down to, I'm going to say, 3 people. Cam Ward, Travis Hunter. I hope I'm saying his name right. Abdul Carter.
Yup, that's from Penn State.
It seemed like it's narrowed down to them 3. My choice, but see, it's also been reported that the Titans are willing to trade that number 1 pick. But I'm just gonna go off of
what's already standing.
Yeah, what's already standing. The Titans got the number 1 pick. If they stay with the number 1 pick, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to say Travis Hunter gonna be the number 1 pick.
I'm gonna agree with you on that, bro. As long as the number 1 pick doesn't change, but then again, bro, I look at it like this, right? I don't think Tennessee is strong or confident enough in that quarterback situation, right? So I can see Tennessee grabbing. I can see Tennessee grabbing a Cam Ward. I can see them. I can see them doing that because they've been all over the place the last couple of years. Tennessee with the quarterback situation, they just what was Mason Rudolph was playing for them because Will Levis got hurt.
Yeah.
Then before Will Levis was there, they had Malik. I think Malik Willis. It was his name, and Malik Willis there, right? So they've been all over at the quarterback situation right now. So I feel as though, yes, granted, you would love a generational talent of Travis Hunter, right? But we're not going to speak too much on him right now because that's later on in the books. But I feel as though, yes, granted or not, they could get them a Travis Hunter, but wherever you have him playing on offense or defense, right? If it's a defensive move, then you might throw him in a little bit of offensive packages. You still got to give him the ball, bro. Like, because they didn't make no moves in the offseason. I mean, well, this far in the offseason, right? With free agency and his quarterbacks and stuff like that. So, me personally, yes, you might want to have, say, Abdul Carter from Penn State. He's the best guy. But with the Tennessee Titans being the number 1 pick, I don't see him. I just don't see him going. So it's either going to be Travis Hunter or they get a quarterback, bro. I see them getting a quarterback.
That's where I'm going. I don't think Abdul Carter will be the number 1 pick regardless.
Yeah, it just depends. It just because I look at it, bro. It just depends. Draft day, who has the number 1 pick, and it's going to determine. Okay, hypotheticals, right? Hypothetical speaking. Let's just say the Raiders had the number 1 pick. All right, obviously they're not picking a quarterback, right? So they will pick.
Hold on now. Why wouldn't the Raiders pick a quarterback?
Because didn't they just they just signed didn't they just sign Geno?
You're right. They did. They traded for Geno.
They just traded for Geno. So I don't see them, bro. If you traded for Geno Smith, right? I don't see you going to get a quarterback because I can't remember off the top of my head what the deal was, what they did for Geno. But I don't see.
He stayed. What you mean, contract or what they gave up?
No contract.
No, they didn't give him a new deal. He still has the same deal he had from Seattle.
Okay, and I don't remember how much longer he had on that contract, but let's just say it's 2 years. If he has 2 years on the contract, I don't necessarily see them going to get a quarterback.
You're right. I can see the
Be, be,
Raiders. They would choose Travis Hunter or Abdul.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
it just depends at draft day because, like you said, bro, Tennessee might give up that number one pick, right? So it just all determines because everybody's situation is different. Because I remember I was watching something Deion Sanders was saying like, you know, it's hard to say, oh, Shador's going to go to number one or Travis Hunter's going to go to number one. It just
Well,
depends, bro.
one thing for certain, Shador ain't going number one.
We know that. We know
Yeah,
that.
we might as well
know
get that up out of there.
Because,
Shador is not going number one.
Okay, so let me ask you something, right? Just for the sake of argument, if the number one pick did not belong to the Tennessee Titans and it belonged to, let's say, New York Giants, what's another team up there? I wasn't
Well,
going.
Browns. They
Maybe.
number two.
Maybe I'm not. I'm not gonna put the Browns in that category right now for a quarterback because I feel like we ain't even gonna get into that because that's gonna segue to a whole nother conversation because they just picked up Kenny Pickens from the Eagles, and I feel as though they are going to make Kenny Pickens and Deshaun Watson battle for the number one spot, and I feel like they see forward movement with Kenny Pickens in the QB room because based upon what Kenny Pickens has been able to do with y'all for the little short time, and then when he played for us,
was absolutely nothing,
bro. But it was something, right? And I think in their space, they just need something.
If it was something, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Y'all was in a sense of urgency, bro. Y'all was trying to look for a rookie quarterback to turn around your whole program. That just wasn't going to happen, bro. So back to what we was just speaking about. I just feel as though that it just depends, bro. Because teams out there need quarterbacks, and just who willing to roll the dice on Shador. Granted, me personally, I think Cam Ward is going to go before Shador. Just based upon what Cam Ward is able to offer to a team with the athleticism now,
I mean, yeah. So from a skill set wise,
from a skill
as
set,
it stand
bro.
right now,
From a skill set,
he is better than Shador.
From a skill set, bro. But for me personally, I feel like Shador is the better passer, like the pocket passer, really can get them precision passes in them right spots.
Well, let's not. That we can talk about that more in the next topic.
Fair enough. But go ahead.
So,
throw it in it. But that's that for the overall pick, bro. It just depends who's at number one.
So who you going? So if Tennessee Titans got the number one pick right now, who are they choosing?
They pick Travis Hunter.
Okay, I'm in agreement with that. I think they'll go with Travis Hunter, and if Will Levis give them the same crazy season he did again, then they'll be a top 3 pick next year.
Because that's a wild card, bro. Just think about it. Because Travis Hunter, that's like a wild card, bro. That's like getting an offensive and defensive player for your organization. Like it's like a 2-for-1.
Yes, it is.
It's like a 2-for-1. It's like getting a nice slot receiver and another shutdown cornerback on your defensive side of the ball.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But it just, it
depends. Like I think Will Levis, he has shown them what am I trying to say? He's had
potential.
Moments.
I was say potential,
he
bro.
Showed them moments where
right pieces around him.
Yeah. He's had moments where he showed that, like, I'm the franchise quarterback. But he also had moments to say, we need to find your replacement immediately. So he just got to be consistent, either consistently good or consistently bad. And 100%. I think Tennessee is right now, they're in a crazy state because they don't really know what Will Levis is.
They don't.
You know what I mean? They don't know if he's a bust. They don't know if he's really going to turn us around. He's really given, to me personally, y'all going to call me crazy. But I think he's surrounded with the right people. He can give you Cooper Kupp vibe. Play just good enough.
I give you that. I definitely give you that, So, but we'll see. Draft days in April, and then we're gonna definitely get y'all an update on our thoughts and when it
If you
comes
check
to
the
our
IG page,
team,
we do have a mock
all that.
draft for y'all.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. So we're going to stay tuned. We want to let y'all know how things go. So rolling into the next headline, Keith.
all right, man. Who is the best quarterback in the draft this year? I'll let you start with that. Who is the best quarterback in the draft?
Man, I'ma sound so biased right now. But I'm gonna set the record straight, man. I think Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback. And here's why, bro. You got a guy that's been doubted on multiple levels of where he's played at. Jackson State turned the program around, right? He's been through six, I think it's six over his college career, six different offensive coordinators, and been able to make it work, bro. Because some guys in the league, they'll go through offensive coordinators, bro, and then they'll have a good one here, be inconsistency here. But he was able to work with whatever situation he had, right? And then we will look at him. Let's talk about, for instance, Keith. Let's talk about Colorado's first year, bro.
Yeah.
Colorado's first year, bro. Shedeur would have had a lot better season, bro, if his offensive line was able to hold up for him. The dude, his first year, he was the sacked the most in the whole college football game. The FBS, right? So it's stuff like that, and bro, like he was able to make it work, bro. Getting knocked down, getting back up, knocked down, getting back up. So I feel as though with him being able to go through all these adversities and things like that, being able to change programs, you put the right people around Shedeur, right? We're talking about the NFL, right? The NFL, you're surrounded by professionals. College is a little bit different, right? You got some on professional level, some that's not on a professional level, but he's been able to make it work, bro. You give him the right establishment, the right coach, and the right people around him. It don't have to be A+ status, because he showed you what he's able to do if you give him a C status or a B-. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't seen Cam Ward under them conditions yet. So we don't know if what he's going to be able to react when, shit hit the fans. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as though Shedeur has the poise, has the demeanor, has the attitude and the character, and just the leadership to know what it's like to go through adversity and change and make it work for him. So for me, bro, hands down, bro, Shedeur Sanders, you got my vote, brother. Number one quarterback in my books. Even if you don't go number one, bro, you still number one in my eyes.
Man, I'm with you when you're right, and I leave you when you're wrong. That's like that. But I'm with you when you're right, man. I agree. Shedeur is the best quarterback in the draft. See, Cam Ward skill level to me is better than Shedeur, but from a NFL ready IQ, even media trained,
Everything, bro. You
I
gotta look
think
at the total
Shedeur is
picture.
head and shoulders above them all.
You gotta look at the total picture.
Kind of similar to what I thought of Jaden Daniels and Caleb. Skill wise, I believe Caleb is head and shoulders above Jaden.
100%.
But you can tell even last year in the rookie season, IQ, mentality, preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Daniels was head and shoulders above him. But I do compare this situation similar. And I think Shedeur is going to come to the league and have a year just like similar to that. I don't know if he'll go all the way to the NFC or AFC championship. But do I think a similar year to Jaden Daniels? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Fair.
And from what he rubbed a lot of executives, GMs the wrong way, supposedly, with his interview and how he carried himself on the combine. He's a confident brother. He's a confident man. One thing I say about Shedeur, he's a winner. He's a winner.
Jalen Hurts.
He's a natural born winner.
He's a winner, bro. He's won on every situation he's been in. He's been a winner, bro. Even though they came up short in the
Bowl.
What was it? The bowl and in the conference championship. They came up short, bro. If they would have beat Kansas, they would have been in there. But they came up short, right? Just one game, bro. I feel like if Shador had one more year under his belt at Colorado, bro, that I feel like next year they would have been able to come out with a conference championship, bro. Because I think Travis is technically a junior, bro. He's not even a senior.
Yeah.
So I feel like they would have been able to come out with that.
Shador has never, I don't care what anyone said, he's never had a good receiver play with him outside of Travis Hunter.
100%.
Jimmy Horn, no, Jimmy Horn's good.
I was gonna say,
I do believe he's going to go somewhere in the second, third round. Jimmy Horn is a good receiver. Let me switch that. When I say a good receiver, a powerhouse name.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I'll throw some. Look who Joe Burrow was throwing to, and look who they are in the league. Look who Tua was throwing to.
100%.
Look who Justin Fields was throwing to in college. I'm just saying when I say that, big name receivers, Shador has never had that. You go to the NFL,
he got something.
He got something. He's used to playing with a bad O-line.
Malik Neighbors. Yeah, there you go. He always had the bad O-line. That's what it is right there. Always had
a bad O-line.
That's what it is.
And this is what this kid is doing. You know, you give him pieces around him.
Make it happen.
It's going to happen.
Oh.
It's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen. Shador is the best quarterback in the draft. If you don't pick him, I hope people don't. Because, I want him to slide on down to that 21st pick. Listen. It is some reports out there now that think he's going to slide all the way to us. I'm not making this up. There are reports out there who think he will slide all the way down to the 21st pick. Do I believe that? No, I don't. But do I want that?
Turbo.
Yes, sir, I do.
We ain't even gonna do that to the people, cause Sergio ain't going past. He ain't going past 5, brother.
Okay.
So 21. That's a long way away.
Look, now I don't. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Listen,
I don't think he's gonna drown all the way down there. But there are some reports out there from some scouts that believe he could fall. I'm all for it, man.
Okay.
I'm all for it. I'm telling you right now, I'm all for it.
We ain't even gonna do that to the people, man. Next in the headline, what we got for the folks, brother?
All right, man. On the next topic, we're gonna talk about your boy. Oh, if you don't know, he's an Eagles fan. If you've been following our social media, you probably already know. But for the people who are just now tuning in, he is an Eagles fan. And the question is, can the Eagles repeat?
Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? Bro, listen to me, man. Listen to me, kid. Let me tell you something, bro. We are only gonna get better, bro. And yes, we lost some key players in the off season. We lost Darius Slay, Josh Sweat, Million Williams on the defensive line. I feel like we're going to lose Brandon Graham as well because he was talking about retiring last year. I think he's going to retire this year for sure.
Don't forget your most important piece, your OC.
Yeah, we did lose the OC to
the Saints.
Yeah, he did go to the Saints with yes. Kellen Moore did, head coach of the Saints. Yes, you're so right. Then I feel like, bro, we're gonna be good, bro. I'm curious to see how the offense is going to be next year with the new coordinator. That's always been a change, but it's just like how we was talking about Shador. Like Jalen Hurts has always had a different OC, bro. Like when his first, I'm gonna say first year, but his good year. I think the year we went to the Super Bowl. After the Super Bowl, we lost. Stain, I forget how to pronounce this. Shane Steichen, whatever. I think that's his name. The head coach of the Colts lost him. But he's always been able to come out with a win, man. I'm just curious to see how he has up his sleeve when it comes to the draft for the rest of the offseason. I'm not too worried about the defense. We did lose C.J. Gardner-Johnson to the Texans, but I think we did get some trade value off of that.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried, man, because we still got some boys that ain't even played because of just the veterans nature that we got on the defensive side of the ball. Offense, I'm not worried about it, not one bit, bro. Only thing I'm worried about is the play calling. Outside of that, I'm not worried about the offense. When it comes to the defense, I feel like first round pick, bro. We're gonna I think that's later on. I ain't gonna speak on that too soon, right? I think that's later on, right? Yeah, I ain't gonna speak
Yep,
on it right
yep,
now.
yep.
I'm gonna wait for that. But we just gotta put the right pieces on defense, and we're gonna be right back where we need to be at, man. Because we got Sidney Brown. People don't even know about him, but he was one of our draft picks. I feel like a couple years ago, if not last year. But that's the brother of the running back for the Bengals. That's the brother. So
Chase Brown.
yeah. So I feel like we're gonna be just fine, bro. We just got a lot of young talent, and we just being smart with the money. That's all it is, man. We just being smart with the money. But I feel like we got every chance in the world, bro. Every chance in the world. Oh man, let me just say this: long as Vic Fangio was back in, we good, baby. Vic turned the bro. Vic turned the program around, bro. Vic
Try
turned
the
the program
defense
around.
around. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all always had some type of offense.
We did. We had something, bro. And
Y'all always had something.
history, bro. I feel like this past year, bro, this has been our best year where we have been able to show that we got some solid cornerbacks. Because the previous years, bro, before Darius Slay came around, that other side was questionable, especially before James Bradbury came in and filled that void. But before then, bro, the cornerbacks was questionable more than the question mark itself. You heard me. So, like, bro, but besides that, bro, we gonna be solid, man. Like, I'm not worried about it. We got Cooper, we got Reed, Blankenship, bro. So I'm not worried, bro. We gonna be back. Bringing that Lombardi back to Philly, baby.
Listen, man. Can the Eagles repeat? Yes, they can. Will they repeat? No, no, no. I'ma steal a quote from Robert. No way, no how. Y'all not doing it.
Yeah, here they are.
You're not doing it. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Offensively, y'all are good. You lost too many pieces. You lost your OC, and guess what? Everybody around you are getting better. Some may say if it was clear weather, you wouldn't even be in the Super Bowl. The Rams would have put you out right there. They'd have put you down like the dogs are. Yeah. The Rams are running it back. Just saying. They coming. The Commanders have gotten better. Commanders have gotten better.
I ain't gonna lie. Them boys down in
Yeah.
DC.
They better.
See, looking.
Say what you want about the Cowboys. I ain't saying they gonna be in competition for a ring, but they gonna give y'all ain't gonna sweep them this year. My personal opinion. I just think with the landscape of the league, everybody's gotten better around you. And
100%.
Can we say the Eagles have gotten better? If anything, I think y'all got worse.
That's fair enough. That's fair to say.
That's fair to say that y'all gotten worse
based upon the circumstances, because all you seen is us getting rid of people that we would have thought. I'll tell you this: every move that was made, the one I'm most surprised about, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you, bro. Is the CJ Gardner Johnson move? I was very, very surprised with it. George Sweat know about that because he was going to look for a big time deal after a great season. We wasn't going to give him that because we still got Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter. Like, we wasn't going to do that.
Yeah.
And we still got the draft to come. And Howard does a great job of getting defensive guys from the draft, especially on the D line. So that aspect, I wasn't looking for an extension. Granted, Darius Slay wasn't looking for an extension there because his contract technically was going to be ending at the end of this season coming up if he was to stay with us. So I didn't expect no extension there, especially he's getting older. And then CJ Gardner Johnson, bro, it's crazy. Every year we signed him, bro, we go to the Super Bowl. The first year CJ, bro, the first year we had him, we went to the Super Bowl. We released him. That next year we didn't go to the Super Bowl. He went to the Lions. that next year. Then he signed a 1-year deal with the Lions. Then he came back to us this year, and we signed him to I think another 1-year deal. So that's the only one that makes me like, okay, Howie, what we doing? But it's like, Howie, I ain't gonna question your judgment because you're doing a hell of a job on the offseason draft day and the rest of the, player management. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing. But I get it, whatever the case may be. But that's how I feel about our Eagles and the boys. You feel me? So as we segue into the next line, what we got for the people, Keith?
All right, man. So the next one, I like this one. Was Cooper Kupp decision a business or personal? It was personal.
It was, yeah.
It was personal. Cooper Kupp going to
let him know.
Cooper Kupp going to the Seahawks. It was personal. It ain't no way that was business. Like, you know what I mean? You signed with the Seahawks. I don't care what nobody say. I told you, I'm not buying the hype in Sam Darnold yet. I gotta see it again. I hate to say this, but are we looking at the Seahawks as contenders? I'm just saying. Okay. Are the Seahawks right now on paper, are they better than the Rams, in your opinion?
No.
Hey, no. I didn't think so either.
Heck no.
They're not better.
We not in Ray. Make up no conspiracies to make that sound right.
I mean, an argument can be made, especially offensively. An argument can be made that the Seahawks has a better offense on paper than the Rams.
Please start where?
Well, okay. Well, you got the boy. What's his? I can't pronounce his name. You know what I'm talking about? Jackson with the 2 last names.
Yup.
You have him
from Ohio State.
Yep. You got him, and now you got Cooper Kupp. Okay, I look at Cooper Kupp and Devontae Adams. I do think Devontae Adams is better, but they're in the same tier. They're in the same tier.
Did you just fix your lips and say that out your mouth, brother?
They're in the same tier.
Did you just fix your lips?
They're in the same tier. The only difference in them two is Cooper Kupp can't stay on the field. That's the only difference. Cooper Kupp can't stay on the field.
You done?
No, actually, I'm not. I'm just getting started.
Oh, good. Please finish.
But back to what I'm saying. This decision was as personal as it get. He wants to see the Rams twice a year. He wants to see them twice a year. And in his mind, he going to give them everything he got to show them, y'all shouldn't have let me go. Come on. Come on, man. We've seen this story before with different people. If it was a business decision, he would have waited it out and go with the best team that he had a chance of winning. You know, I just don't see it. I don't even believe he got the most money out of it. That's what I'm saying. If it was a business decision don't lead you to Seattle. Because I'm certain it probably was a team out there that could have gave him more money. There's definitely a team out there that he probably could have went to that was a better winning situation. And it probably was a team that won him that had a better quarterback than Sam Darnold. So this was as personal as it get. This is a slap right in the face to the Rams. The Rams said they wanted to try to give him opportunity to go win for his sake. And then they release him, and then you go right to the Seahawks. So we're going to see how this folds out. You know, it'd be a perfect story if he get hurt and can't play against the Rams at all. Well, wouldn't that just be, that would just be what the doctor ordered?
That'll be into a Cinderella story.
No, it would. It would. But I'm telling you, this is personal, man. This is personal.
I agree with you, brother. And the reason why I agree is because I believe he went to college is from Washington State. One of the two. Not 100% sure on that. Probably wanted to stay on that side of the town. And I feel like as a person, as you get older in your career, bro, you already got a Super Bowl ring. At that point, it's just more so like, why the hell would I move all on the East Coast further away?
And you know what I mean? That's another thing.
You know what I mean? So, like,
you go from the dome to the outside.
Yeah, why not just stay on the West Coast? I'm only going to stay up north, and stay close to where I'm from, and things of that nature. But bro, before we go to the next headline, man, I ain't gonna let you go past what you said.
Now hold on. Now I just wanna give this to the people.
What
The
was that?
Dallas Cowboys, it was reported that they did show interest to Cooper Kupp.
I can see him going to Dallas.
Well, no, we know he ain't going there now, but I'm just saying
But yeah, I can see
that just
that.
give more food to what I was saying.
I
This
can
was
see that.
it was personal.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see Dallas trying to get that up out of him. Or get him up off of them. But bro, he is not on Devontae Adams level. Not one
What?
bit.
What?
Not one bit.
Hold on. Now, from a career standpoint, Devontae Adams may got him, but from a single season standpoint, Cooper Kupp had one of probably like the greatest single seasons from a wide receiver ever. Devontae Adams ain't never had that. I'm just saying, let's not act like it's just so far gone that a case can be made. But I'm speaking as of right now. They're in the same tier. They're in the same tier. Cooper Kupp just can't stay healthy.
All right, bro. Whatever. You got it. That don't even make sense to me. I ain't gonna lie to you because you that's like you saying when you make a wide receiver list, Cooper Kupp is up there with Devontae Adams.
What you mean, like okay, what we saying, like of all time, or are we speaking just
No,
as of
I'm
right
saying
now?
like if you saying like the best in the league and we doing tiers, okay, you got tier 1, 2, and 3. Then we break it down. Okay, tier ones, you got Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson,
And then it's everybody else.
AJ Brown, Devontae Adams.
Okay, there you go. You gotta put him up. No, we ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Not today. No. Tier 1 is Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and then it's everybody else. And then you gotta give them a couple spaces between those two.
Time out. What do you mean everybody else?
It's okay. I'm gonna give it to you in order. Justin Jefferson. No, let me change that. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. And then you take a little, you gotta give some space between those two. And then you start with number 3.
Who's number 3?
I wasn't expecting to do this, but if you number 3, this is in no order. My top 5, no order. I'm gonna give you 5 receivers, top 5, no order. The only order I'm giving you is the first 2. Justin Jefferson is my number 1. Jamar Chase number 2. In no order, I'm going to go with. Hold on, let me. Now, if you know your top 5 off the rip, you can go ahead and say it.
It don't. Just spill it, because I need to hear this.
Hold on. I got. Let me see. Top. I'm gonna go. Oh, you know what, man? Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up because once again, if y'all follow our socials, I actually do have a top 10 receiver. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm gonna give it no order for the rest of the list for the next 3: CeeDee Lamb, Amon St. Brown, Tyreek Hill. In no order. Now, if you want me to put them in order, I can give you an order now.
Stop. Wait a second. So those are your top 5 in no order.
And outside of yes. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you in order: Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Amon St. Brown, Tyreek Hill. Yeah. Yep, that's my list right there. Top 5.
The utter disrespect is so real.
To who?
Wow.
The disrespect to who?
AJ Brown is not in your top 5?
He's top 10. AJ Brown right outside the club right now. He right there outside the club. He's outside the club.
You picking him over? You picking CeeDee Lamb over AJ?
You know what? Hold on. After the year he just had, which was out of his control. By the way, which was out of his control due to quarterback situation. I'll put AJ Brown above Tyreek Hill.
I was getting ready to say, bro, I'd have wanted them to, bro. You.
Well, he ain't going above Amon St. Brown. We know that. We know that. They ain't going above him. CeeDee Lamb, I don't know why you stretching that CeeDee Lamb one right there.
I ain't stretching.
So what? So what you saying? CeeDee Lamb not a top 5 receiver?
No. If you listen, let me say this, bro. For the record straight, bro. AJ Brown is better than CeeDee Lamb. Any list, I don't care if it's top 10, top 5, top 3. If CeeDee Lamb is above AJ Brown, boy, you is smoking something so good.
You know, man. Hold on now. Okay.
You smoking something so good.
I agree with none of that BS you just spilled. I don't agree with none of that. CeeDee Lamb, since 2021, he's had nothing below 1,100 yards.
What that guy? What Keith? Stop. See. My thing is this, bro. Don't.
Here we go. Hold on.
See, because now we running off script, and I didn't want to do that.
Last year, AJ Brown only had 67 catches, 1,079 yards, 7 touchdowns. Last year, CeeDee Lamb, I think he did miss 1 or 2 games. I don't know. I know he missed a game at least. He had 101 catches, 1,194 yards, 6 touchdowns. And the year before that, he had over 1,700 yards, 12 touchdowns. Good, bro. Let me tell you something. In no world is AJ Brown better than CeeDee Lamb.
Listen to me, bro.
And I think CeeDee's younger.
And I'm gonna set the record straight, bro. Last year we're not gonna use that because AJ Brown was injured on a couple of games last year.
If you're available,
second of all,
you're on the field. You're not hurt.
Keith,
I'm just saying.
Keith, AJ Brown has no control over what the offensive coordinator calls in the game. That has nothing to do with AJ Brown. So if Saquon Barkley get 500 carries, dang, AJ Brown don't get a touch. Okay. That ain't got shit to do with AJ Brown.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because this is a little known fact. Both of them played for the same OC at one point in time. Kellen Moore was OC of the Cowboys.
Moore ain't never had no running back like Saquon.
Oh, okay. So I'm in no world is AJ Brown.
We're gonna say this for.
Hold on. You're right. We will have to save this for
another day. This for another day,
but this is another fact. AJ Brown has only caught over 100 catches 1 year in his career. That's all I'm gonna say. He's only had over 100 catches 1 year in his whole career.
And you saying as if that was his fault? You should see. This is the statistic that needs to happen. The amount of times he was targeted versus the amount of catches that he got.
We can easily pull up those numbers. That information is available to us.
Because we're gonna save this for the next segment because you got me. I'm like tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'm okay.
All right, y'all.
In nobody's world is AJ Brown better than CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb is definitely a better route runner.
For my Eagles fans out there, we're gonna say this for the next segment because this man's out of his mind. So give it to the people, boy. What's the next hell we got going on, brother?
All right, it's the NBA season. Who right now is your favorite in the NBA? Team, not player, team.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, not even favorite, but who do you like right now to say? Right now I think they'll get a ring. Who's your who's your best team in the NBA right now to you?
I'm probably gonna say, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Probably the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I'm not mad at that.
And I ain't even gonna lie to you, like they've been able to do some remarkable things this year, bro, and against some good teams at that, and they've been pretty consistent with it. Like I think right now they're on like a 15-game win streak, bro. Yep. As of today, they've been beating a lot of the best teams in the East for sure. They've been able to keep up with the West, because the West has always seemed like to be the the big dogs of the conferences. But to be honest with you, bro, I got them being the favorites. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, they doing a hell of a job over there. With that organization, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Looking at that roster on paper, you like, nah, they not that's not their record. But like,
Agreed.
you know what I mean? It's like when you look at
I'm
the
not mad
roster,
at that pick.
it's like,
They're gonna lose to the
really?
Bucks,
Because
though.
the thing is this, bro, you would look at the Celtics roster and say the Celtics got a better roster than Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, they are probably my NBA favorite to go all the way. But I just want to throw this little curveball in there. But I'm very interested to see what the Lakers do, man. Like the Lakers, how deep into the playoffs that they get with Luka and LeBron, because obviously there needs to be a LeBron and can't just be a Luka. Because you've seen when LeBron was out, they lost like 4 straight. So that's I'm not gonna say it's not possible for Luka to game, but right now LeBron is a very important player in that. So if the Lakers can get out the West, I can see the Lakers and the Cavs
in
the finals. But if the Lakers can't get out, they got a big chance with seeing OKC. But the West is always up in the air, bro. So I don't really speak too much on the West. But give us your take, brother.
Man, listen. Another known fact about me. My favorite player is Stephen Curry, the greatest shooter of all time. My favorite team is the Golden State Warriors. Who is my favorite right now? If you asked me a couple months ago, it would not be the same answer. But since Jimmy Buckets came, it's Golden State. Yeah, it's Golden State. Jimmy has gave us new life. We were suffocating. It was getting so bad. We were reaching out to any and everybody to try to form something. Jimmy Buckets came. Listen, man. It's the Warriors. I think since Jimmy came, I think we I think we only lost 1 game. I could be wrong. Y'all can fact check me. But I do believe we only lost 1 game since acquiring Jimmy Butler.
You tripping?
Tripping about what?
You tripping? Oh, so let me just get this straight. Let me set the record straight for the people in the audience, the viewers. You saying Golden State is going to win the NBA championship of this year?
I mean, yes, I am actually. I am saying it. I'm on record right now. If we stay healthy, okay. Let me break this down to you. You know what's happening? We ready to get a LeBron versus Steph one last time in the Western Conference Finals. If they can keep it healthy, no injuries, nobody will see this coming. We're getting a LeBron versus Steph one last time. Yeah, you go ahead and sip on that. I'm telling you right now, if both teams can stay the course and don't get hurt, OKC, they are good. But God darn it, if they run into a LeBron or Steph, they're going to show them why they run this league still. Hey, young fella, you're doing good, but it ain't your time yet. It ain't your time yet. The Nuggets, they gonna always be a threat. That is the one team you gotta always watch out for.
Wild card. I look at the Nuggets like the wild card.
Yeah,
they can
like
get
they're
out
a
of
good
there.
team. But I do believe we're on a crash course to see LeBron and Steph go one-on-one one last time.
I can see that if you want to throw that little curveball. I can see that. I could definitely see that because I feel as though the West with I feel like the top 6 teams.
The top 6 teams, I give it to you right now. Thunder, Nuggets, Rockets, Grizzlies, Lakers, Warriors.
That's what I'm saying. Top 6 teams in the West. I don't say it's a wild card, but it's kind of like up in the air. Like I'm not going to say I'm not going to say OKC got it locked down. I'm not going to say that at all because I could see them, depending on the right matchups, they could take some L's going down the stretch.
Well, I mean, right now they are ahead of the number 2 seed by at least 10 games. No, I'm lying, 11 games.
That's fine and all, bro.
No,
But
I'm
like
just saying, but they do got a little they're comfortable right now in that number 1 seed.
they are comfortable, but I'm talking about like just think about it, bro. Like you getting that them playoff games, bro. Like we gotta go at it.
So
Best of
correct me if I'm
7.
wrong. I just want to make sure it's top 6 teams go in, right? I mean, no, you got
Nah,
the play in. You got the play in.
yeah, you have to play in, which is 7 through 10.
Okay, and then the Thunder will play whoever
The
wins the play in.
lowest, yeah. I think whoever wins the low, because I think you get the play in. I think it's a total of 8 teams. And
Okay,
then,
never mind that. I was ready to say because it'd be nice to see Steph Curry kick them out the first round.
oh yeah, no,
Start
no,
it
no,
off.
no, no,
You
no,
know,
no,
that's
no,
all I
no.
was saying. But
But yeah, I can see that. I mean, you stretched it with the Golden State thing, but I mean, hey, if you got
if
an
Jimmy
argument, I'll let you
if
stand on your argument.
Jimmy Butler was on the team at the beginning of the year, it's no doubt in my mind we'd be top 2 seeds. No doubt in my mind. If he was on Golden State when the year started, top 2 team. Top 2 team.
Debatable.
Okay. I mean, it is though. But the number 1 seeds in the East and West are the Cavs and the Thunder, and I don't believe neither one of them are going to be in the finals when it's all said and done.
Cavs and the Thunder.
They're the number 2. They're the number 1 seed in the East and
Like
West.
going against each other.
Yeah, I don't see neither one of them going to the finals.
You don't see the Cavs going to the finals?
Nope. I think it's either going to be the Celtics or the Bucks.
Ooh.
I do. I think it's going to be the Celtics or the Bucks go to the finals from the East. From the West, I truly believe Lakers, Warriors, Nuggets. It's going to be one of those 3 teams going to the finals.
Hello,
I'm just saying, man.
I like it though. I mean, listen, I like the predictions, man. I like it. Up in the air. Like I always say, basketball is one of them sports, man. It's not like football. Basketball is always up in the air. It's always up in the air. You never know, man. So going to the next headline. What we got for you?
All right, man. The next one. After making 4,000 threes, my GOAT, Stephen Curry. It's now Shaq touched on this a little bit. You seen some people from First Take touch on it. Is he top 10 all time?
Yes.
Okay, because if you'd have said no, we'd have ended this right here with that terrible take.
Yeah, nah, I give you that because I was looking into it early before we got onto the got onto the show, bro. I will put Steph at 10 though. I will put Steph at 10. My list, I wish I would have had it up for you, but my list.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Good. I'm gonna let the people watch it though, bro. I'm gonna let the
what
people
y'all
watch
are saying is the greatest shooter of all time, making his 4,003. That is what you're seeing right here. Just wanted to show y'all that for anyone who has not seen it.
So I give him 10, bro, because you got. I'm not saying this in any order because right now, but we're just gonna keep Curry at 10. But
No. Even if he ain't going in order, he ain't 10. He top 10 and he ain't 10.
Okay, who you putting Curry over, bro?
Once again,
you know what? Wait a second.
I got right now.
You're not ready to just talk like this.
I can't put Curry higher. See, I don't believe he's 10 though.
He's definitely 10, bro. You right.
Listen.
You ready get me rowdy, bro. You ready make me rowdy.
Listen. You got some people who put Shaq at 10 of all time. He's over Shaq for sure.
No.
What?
No.
Oh my gosh.
You're reaching, brother. You're reaching.
So you saying Steph Curry top 10? He's just number 10.
Yes.
we'll save this for another time because
this is my top 10. Real quick.
Go ahead.
No order.
No order. Okay.
You got MJ,
Okay.
Kobe, LeBron.
Hold on. Before you continue, it just don't even sound right to me putting MJ number one. I know it's no order, but you got to put LeBron at number one. You got to put my king. You got to put LeBron at number one.
I agree, and I'm one of them people. LeBron is number one all time. That Jordan stuff is out the door.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I gotta leave it alone.
And if y'all want to argue, drop it in the comments, cause we can argue. But back to it for you, brother. But yeah, I got you right here, bro. This is no order though. LeBron James. MJ, Kobe, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Magic, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Steph Curry.
That's 9.
I feel like I'm missing somebody important, bro.
I mean, you still got a lot. You got a Shaq, Tim Duncan.
Oh, Shaq. My fault. Shaq. Shaq would be 10. Shaq is 10. Because I didn't say Shaq.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we agree. Steph Curry is not number 10. That's all I'm saying. He's top 10 and he ain't 10.
All right. That's arguable. But, okay. So he's top 10. I'll just say that. He's top 10.
And guess what? Wilt Chamberlain, old cell. Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain. He ain't above no Steph Curry on my list. Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying of all time, the ranks, the MVPs, the impact.
Okay.
Me personally, Wilt Chamberlain.
So you saying Steph is 8, 9?
Yes. Yeah. No, really though. That I don't have my list in front of me. But when I gauged it, yes, I got Curry somewhere at 7 and 8. Yes, I do.
Okay, he's probably closer to 8, but I'll give you that. So,
yeah, you know what I mean?
That's fair enough. So, as we segue into the next headline.
All right.
Headlines to the headlines.
Yes, sir.
To the headlines. What we got for him, Keith?
All right, man. You know, you got. So, I'm a Steelers fan. Q's the Eagles fan. Who will the Steelers and Eagles draft in the first round? Or, matter of fact, what will they do with their first round pick?
Okay, so first round pick, we're going DN. We're going defense end, depending on who's available at the 32nd pick. I believe we got the 32nd, 31st, something like that. It's in the 30s. I do know that. 32nd, right? Yeah. We're going DN, bro, because we gave up too much. We got too much, gave up too much this offseason on the DN because we like to do like a rotational DN style play. But we're going DN, bro, and I think we're looking at Tennessee. Forget his name, bro, but just a DN from Tennessee. But I feel like we're gonna grab him. Matter of fact, let me see real quick, little quick fact check. But
you know,
we're going DN, bro.
One thing about y'all that I've noticed in y'all last couple drafts, y'all draft the best player available at that point in time when y'all drafting. It don't matter what you need. That is what the Eagles do. And that is how you ended up with that type of D-line y'all have.
Every time, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
That is how you end up because y'all draft the best available player.
Oh, my God. Bro, it was like last year, bro, when we was able to get Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper Kupp. I'm like, what the
Once again, y'all drafted the best available player at that point in time when it's your time to pick.
Oh, I'm like, yo, what is going on? So let me but go ahead, Keith. Let me and I'm gonna interrupt you when I find his name. But go ahead. Who you got who you got your boys getting, bro? Which I got the 21st pick, something like that.
Yeah, 21st.
What y'all got, bro?
There's a lot of scenarios that can happen with us. Because if at Austin Jenny, the Boise State running back, if he falls outside of the top 10, I do believe we're going to trade up to try to get him. But I'm not gonna speak on that because that's something that that's just my assumption. But with the 21st pick, I think we're going receiver, regardless. And I think we're gonna get I can't
Keep
pronounce
hold
his
on real
name.
quick. His name
Go
is
ahead.
James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay. He
From
actually had, I
Tennessee.
seen him on combine. He actually had a pretty good combine.
So, but go ahead. Back to you said a wide receiver. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Why we either gonna get? I can't pronounce that guy name. The Ohio State wide receiver. It started with an E. I can't
I know what
pronounce
you're saying. I know you're talking
him.
about. Yep.
Or if he's available, we Luther the third, the wide receiver. Damn, what is? It's not Wisconsin. I know the colors. I got the colors in my head, but can't think of the school. But we're definitely going receiver. I don't see how. I see reports now where it's saying that we could go at quarterback. We could go quarterback. The only way we go at quarterback is if Aaron Rodgers don't sign with us. If Aaron Rodgers sign with us, which I do think he will, he's just doing the semantics, the cinema, building the suspense. I do believe he's signing with us. If he does, we're going to draft the receiver. If he doesn't, and somehow we go in this draft with no legit starter signed, we're going to get I think it's Jackson Dart.
Okay.
The quarterback.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. But I'm always keep my fingers crossed that Shador falls. I'm going to always keep my fingers crossed. You know what I mean? For Shador. Like I said, he could fall.
Yo.
I keep my fingers crossed for that.
You funny for that one, my boy.
Steeler Nation, we're going to keep our fingers crossed. But let me tell you something. If we go in the season with Mason Rudolph as our starter, this is all a ploy to tank and get Archie Manning next year in Pittsburgh for the draft. I'm just saying. It's a beautiful story.
All right, man. I don't see y'all getting a wide receiver though, bro.
In the first round?
I don't see that.
What you think we going line?
I can see O-line or running back.
In the first round though?
I can see O-line or running back. Like the running back situation, I can see that. But the only reason why I don't really see that, I don't see y'all getting a running back is because I feel like y'all more confident in what's his name, Warren? What's his first?
I think we're very confident in what Jalen Warren can do.
Confident in Warren, and then y'all just picked up Kenneth Gainwell.
Yep,
from the Eagles.
Which is a good change of pace back.
So I don't see another running back personally. To go off of what y'all did last year from an offensive perspective, wide receiver y'all fine. If anything, y'all gonna probably give Jordan when his rookie contract is over. Y'all probably gonna give him an extension.
Which is after this year.
Y'all probably give him an extension, and then y'all already signed DK Metcalf. What is it, like a 5-year deal?
5 years, yeah.
So y'all good on the outside. If anything, you're gonna fluff up the interior. When is I don't know if you know off the top of your head, but Frieder, what is this?
Pat Fryman, we just extended him last year.
Okay, so you ain't got to worry about the tight end. So if anything, you can
Washington, is pretty good. I just think we kind of fall out of sorts with using him. The tight end, he went to Georgia. Him and George Pickens was teammates at one point. Darnell Washington,
y'all might get a tight end.
Ain't no way we draft no tight end in the first
round.
Okay.
Well, so then I'm going O-line, bro. O-line or defense, something defense.
I think it depends on who's available, and by us trading that second round pick to Seattle, I definitely think it has us changing. You know what I mean? Looking at it a little differently now because we don't have that second round no more.
Right. So
I mean, I think we're gonna go receiver. I could also see us going corner, depending on the DBs available.
That too, but then again, maybe not this year.
Or D line.
That's what I'm saying. D line or O line. I don't see y'all going linebacker, and I don't see y'all going corner because you just got Darius Slay.
But he 1 year deal. We know what that's for.
So I can see y'all doing a 1-year deal, banking on the draft next year or free agency of next year. But I don't see y'all. I think y'all going to, unless it's a cornerback you can't pass up in the draft, bro. Unless it's a cornerback you can't pass up in the draft, I see y'all D line, O line.
If we sign Aaron Rodgers, receiver or O lineman.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't see.
If we sign A-Rod, D-line or O-line, wide receiver, O-line, if the draft is here and we really don't have a quarterback lined up, like a vet, like if Mason Rudolph is essentially our starter going to the draft, we're definitely drafting a quarterback first round.
Fair enough.
Like, we're definitely...
y'all just brought him back too, right?
Yeah, we re-signed them. That hurt my soul.
Yeah, I was going to say, y'all just...
don't nobody want Mason Rudolph back.
Y'all just re-signed them.
I don't like it.
We'll see, though, bro. So, as we go into the next segue of...
can the Bengals do it? All year,
bro,
we've heard the talks. T. Higgins is leaving. They can't keep them together. But it has been reported that the Bengals are closing in on both receivers' contracts, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. That's the report, and they say they said the deals could be announced within the coming days.
You want me to go first?
Go ahead. You can go first. Do you believe it? Can the Bengals? In a sense, I think it's impossible because all year leading up to this, everybody said they couldn't do it.
Let me get right before I start.
He done put on that chapstick at least by about 4 times since he been on here.
Hey, don't worry about it, y'all. Listen, here's my take on this one, bro. Right. So everybody that wants to win, bro, they need to visit the Howie Roseman and Jalen Hurts formula. And the reason why I say that, bro, is you have to, and I'll give what's the team? The Buffalo Bills credit for doing this too, because I feel like they took a little bit of the formula too when they did the Josh Allen deal, while reading the reports of what Josh Allen said about the deal. But I feel as though if teams want to create enough room to keep their players happy and their quarterback happy, they have to reconstruct the quarterback's deal, because Joe Burrow got a crazy amount of bread. So what they will probably have to do, bro, is reconstruct his deal to where as though it opens up money or cap space to assure both of these wide receivers. Because, bro, my thing is this. The Bengals have done a horrible job this offseason with retaining the players they need to retain.
They can't retain them.
Bro,
if you're trying to pay both of them receivers, something has to give. Why you think they told Trey, go ahead and look for a trade?
Bro, you're goofy. You're goofy for doing it. Because my thing is this, bro. You have to reconstruct your quarterback's deal to free up some of that cap space. Because guess what, bro? Guess who else freed up some cap space to make some room? The Dallas Cowboys. Reconstruct Dak's contract, because, bro, they trying to pay these quarterback all this money, and I get it, bro. That's the face of the franchise, right? But you have to think about what's around him that makes him who he is. Like, you put T. Higgins on a franchise tag 2 years in a row.
They were scared because if he hit the market, a team would have overpaid him,
and he gonna pay him that bag.
Yeah, exactly. They'd have paid him a bag that the Bengals could have even matched or even sniffed.
So they need to get it right in Cincinnati. Talk to Joe, see if Joe is willing to make something work and get it going, bro. Because they not on. Nah, bro. They not gonna. That's the only way that's gonna work, bro. You gotta free up where the biggest bread is being handed to. Reconstruct that man contract, extend him an extra year to spread the money out, and then pay them boys. That's what makes Joe be Joe, T and Chase. That's my take on it, bro. And they wet the bed for not re-signing Trey. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's a sign of disrespect.
The Bengals, what they're trying to do, keeping Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, they have said F that defense. Yeah, they have. That's exactly what they said.
They did.
Because when you pay both of them, you are not going to be able to. I just don't see it. How they can retain T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Well, let's just call it what it is. T. Higgins is definitely going to be there. Retaining Jamar Chase is definitely going to be the one that's going to be there. T.
He
Higgins
gonna
is
break
the one
them
that they
pockets.
are breaking their neck to stay together. Which
Yeah.
I understand it. He is talented and he does contribute to the franchise. But y'all defense, man. It was already bad last year.
Yeah.
Then you potentially are going to let Trey go to another team. Your best pass rusher led the league in sacks. What, twice?
Yeah.
Back to back.
So it's like you supposed to pay him at least on one, at least get the bag right on one side of the ball. What you did when you signed your quarterback, which I get, you're supposed to do that. But then on the other side, you got to get it somewhere. But they I don't know, bro. They
But see,
lost.
this is just my little theory. They drafted a rookie last year. I think his name was Andre something. They drafted a wide receiver last year. He ain't really turning out how they thought. And I think the plan initially was if we can't resign T, he will
He's the
fill
backup
in.
plan. He's the backup plan.
Yeah, he's our backup plan so we won't miss a beat to an extent. But it ain't go how they expected. That's my little theory on it. I think that the plan they initially had did not go well. And so now we are desperate because we just can't lose UT. Oh no, we can't. No, we can't lose UT.
Because you gotta think, bro. Most of the better teams got a solid number one and a number two.
Yeah, but I am of the percentage of people who do believe the Bengals got two number ones. T. Higgins is number one.
I agree. I agree.
Like
I agree.
you know what I mean?
I
I
mean,
think he's a
essentially,
real
I
number
agree with
one.
that. I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. So, I mean, hey, we're gonna see, man. We still got a lot of ground to cover from here to draft to the actual start of the season. So we're gonna see.
This a receiver heavy draft too.
Yeah. So we're gonna see though, bro. So as we pivot, not to pivot, but to go into the next segue of the headlines, what we got for him, Keith?
Is Travis Hunter generational talent?
Absolutely. Without a reasonable doubt. That shouldn't even be a question, brother. Of course, bro, because we ain't never seen nothing like it. I wasn't around when they said Charles Woodson did it. I wasn't around to see that. So for me to see it,
and
you know what I'm
Charles
saying, bro?
Woodson, he didn't do it to this level.
He didn't, though, bro.
He didn't do it to this level.
This dog, it's almost like his mouthpiece is an oxygen tank, bro. Because, like, how you not time?
Bro, this man he doesn't miss a snap. I think what the most time he's staying off the field is what, special teams kickoff.
You feel me? So it's just different. It's crazy to see, and it's almost like remarkable to see, bro. Just the drive, but you know one thing about me, bro. I love about Travis Hunter. It's not even like his game, bro. It's more so like how he handled himself off the field. Like he's so humble, laid back, chill, not flashy. And I'm not downplaying anybody that is flashy, but for a guy that has he is locked into the core, bro. So it's just like, yo, you different, bro. You different on and off the field type vibes.
No, he really different on all. He really different.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's just like, yo, you only going, we probably won't see the next one till we'll be in the 21st century, 22nd century. Chad, don't quote me on that because I don't know. But I'm just saying we probably won't see one for the next generation.
I don't think we won't ever see nothing like this again.
And then what's crazy? I think only reason why we was able to see it is because of Dion.
Yes. Because he's gonna allow a player to play both sides if you're good.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason we was able to see it because I forget who was talking. I think no, it wasn't Chase. It was somebody else, bro. Or a guy go to a university. The position they played in high school, you know how like in high school you play both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And in college, you get there and the side of the ball you want to play on, or the coach, no, we see you fit better on this or doing this or whatever.
Which happens a lot.
It does happen all the time, bro. So it's like I can see why it won't happen, because a lot of these coaches is like, no, I want you to do what I want you to do, not what you think you're gonna do. But Travis is like, nah, bro, like I'm gonna show you I'm that guy. I'm him. You know what Dion say? I'm a dog.
Nah, for real. And that's why I think that was one of the reasons why he initially signed and went with Dion, because Dion told him, you'll be able to play both sides.
And it was unconventional, bro. That shit, bro. You don't see that.
You don't see a guy be the number one receiver for his team. You see it, but more like high school.
Bro, you not seeing that on TV.
Yeah, you don't see that on TV. The guy being the number one receiver, and then going to turn around. So hold on, I'm gonna take on your best DB, light him up, and then I'm gonna turn around and lock down your best receiver. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think you're doing this in the NFL. Personally, I don't think he's doing that in the NFL. I don't think he's going to be starting on offense and then turning around, sticking the number one receiver in off. And do you realize the receivers in the league that he has to play against? I don't think he would. You talk about tired.
You want to know my take on that one? That's my thought, bro. I feel like he has more longevity on the defensive side of the ball.
I think that's the position he actually listed himself as, a DB. He's listed both, but I know initially he did list himself as just a DB, and then later down the line he went on both.
I think in the combine they got him as a DB, but this is my take, bro. I feel like he'll have more longevity on the defensive side of the ball, only because on the offensive side of the ball, bro, I feel like if he tries to play both, I feel like the offensive side of the ball is going to wear him down more than on the defensive side of the ball.
Agreed. Because the NFL, man, it's
because he's a smaller guy, and just imagine, like, you catching routes all day or whatever the case may be, depending on the offensive scheme that you get involved in. You're going to get banged up, and then you want to turn around and strap down the number 1, 2 receiver and running up and down. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying, if you come in on offense for a couple of plays, it can keep you refreshed to run with them boys on defense, because I think he'll have more of an impact. And then when you want him to make an impact on offense, you put a couple of packages on him for offense.
Think that's what's going to happen. He'll be a full-time DB with certain packages available to him on offense.
Absolutely. And that's what I think that
and then his measurables for the draft was not as bad as some scouts or analysts thought it would be. Right. Like his measurements, they were pretty good. So
that's good.
He's not on the smaller side like a lot of people think he is, or at least he look. You know what I mean? What they thought he looked like. He's not on the smaller side.
He'll get bigger, bro.
Yeah, and he'll get bigger. He'll bulk up naturally. That happens with everyone.
That defense, not defense, NFL nutrition and all that stuff that they're gonna put in place, and he gonna be straight. He's gonna be squared away, bro.
So it's gonna be very interesting, man. But
we're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see, though, man. So, but as we get into it, y'all.
All right, man. This the last topic.
Line, bro. What we got? What's this last one?
The last topic. We it's been some time, but we gonna go over the Tank versus Roach fight.
Listen.
I'm gonna share on my screen, let y'all see for the people at home, the people who tuning in. We just gonna show y'all just a couple seconds, literally, just a couple seconds. Basically the judge scoring. Hopefully y'all can hear. Majority.
All right, y'all. So hopefully I was able to see that. It's our first rodeo. Please leave comments. Let us know how everything was turned out, what it is to be. But back to the decisions, what they was reading on the screen, set on the screen on the YouTube clip. A lot of y'all probably already seen it, read about it, or seen about it in the headlines. There was a majority draw between the Tank and the Lamont Roach fight. There's a lot of back and forth saying Lamont won, Tank should have lost, the knockdown should have counted, whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. So Keith, you want to take a little bit of a twist to it? I mean, a little swing at it. What's your thoughts on it, bro? You think the decision for the draw was right? You think the knockdown should have been called a knockdown? Let's just start with the draw first.
Okay. Do I agree with the draw? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I even rewatched the fight in its totality myself and kind of judged it on, gave it my own little scorecard. And at the end, I agree with the draw. Do I think Roach won that fight? I agree with the draw, but I do also think Roach won. And now let me explain that because I know that don't make sense in a sense. But Roach, to me, won. He did not do it convincingly, and Tank was the champion. So I understand the draw. So ultimately, I do agree with the draw. I think if Tank would have really went a little harder in the last 2 rounds, he'd have won. But you can tell, or at least from my point of view, what I thought Tank thought he had that fight locked up and kind of took those last 2 rounds off. My personal opinion, that's what it looked like. It looked like he took those last 2 rounds off. If he'd have went just slightly harder the last 2 rounds, he'd have won the fight. But I agree with the draw. Do I think it should have been a knockdown? No, but I understand the arguments that are being made why it should have been a knockdown. I don't think it should have been a knockdown, but I understand the arguments.
All right, bro. So here's my take, man. I'm happy you one of the folks that have come to their senses with the whole argument. I agree to the standpoint of this. Listen to me, y'all. It should have either been Tank 1 or the draw. Lamont Roach shouldn't have won the fight. I don't want to hear it. I seen Shannon, Club Shay say it. And it's okay. And y'all want to send this to Club Shay Shannon, whatever place y'all want to make. But nah, man, you look at the fight, you hear people talk about the fight, you hear professionals talk about the fight. I'm not a professional of any kind in boxing and haven't boxed in my life. You know what I mean? But I'm a fan of the sport and I study the sport, right? So I'm gonna break it down for y'all, right? So here we go. So the draw, I agree with that because it was like up in the air, right? You could have gave it to anybody, any fighter, but no one outboxed the other person. Everyone had their moments. One round it might have been this person. This round it might have been this person. Some rounds it could have been a tie. You know what I'm saying? So like when you fighting a champion, bro, and this is in general, and correct me if I'm wrong, comment in the chat because I love have intellectual conversation about stuff like this, right? So when you fighting a champion, it's like you have to without a reasonable doubt win rounds. You can't leave it in the judge's hands to score these rounds because if you doing like in the early rounds, it was kind of close, right? You remember that, Keith? It was close. It was like it could have been a tie, or one fighter wasn't doing enough, or whatever the case may be. It's like as the challenger, it's like you gotta come with it every round to persuade the judges that you are the new champion. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't doing nothing differently, they gonna give that round to the champion. Then it's like people like, oh, let's talk about the knockdown. Like the knockdown, it's like, bro, clearly you seen something was in his eye. He go to the corner to ask him to wipe his eye. He took a knee down, and then if y'all are not just taking what you see on social media and running with it, it's just like when you're in a ring, bro. A lot of stuff is muscle memory. You've seen in the press conference, his coach said in the amateurs, you could take a knee, address something in the corner, and go back to that. A lot of Tank fights has been in the amateurs. He said even in his press conference, he said, "Oh, I didn't know that that was a rule or whatever the case may be." Because if you think about it, when a person gets punched, bro, they go straight down, they stay on the knee. They don't just go on the knee, hop back up, run to the corner, and all that extra shit. And then if you watch the fight, you can see he like, yo, Calvin, it's something in my eye. Get it out my eye. So it's like, okay, the ref did a good part on that to count it as a not a knockdown. But then people was like, oh, if they would have counted the knockdown, Tank would have won. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, let's be for real. Keith, where you from?
Oh, come on, man. I'm from Baltimore.
Okay, right. We from Baltimore, right? Tank is from Baltimore, right? So you telling me if Tank would have went back to that corner, what was I think it was probably round 8, round 9 when that situation happened, and he would have knew that counted as a knockdown, you think he would have played round 9, 10, 11, 12 the same way he did as we seen it? You a motherfucking fool. Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, he probably would have 10x that whole situation. So I don't want to hear the argument about people talking about, oh, if they would have counted that, Lamont would have won. No.
Yeah, because the fight would have been a little different.
Yeah, because people looking at it from the end of it. Like, yeah, oh, this, that, and the third, but people got to understand how things would have transpired or changed as the fight would have changed with that being a situation where the data could have changed for the judges. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, that's not like take that out of context, bro. And then I'm gonna give you guys some more context about boxing in general, bro. It's just like every fighter is gonna have a fight within their career where it's been a lot of controversy if they should have won, lost, or draw, right? I'm gonna give y'all a perfect example, right? Devin Haney Lomachenko fight. A lot of people in the fans say Lomachenko won. But guess what? Lomachenko was the challenger. Devin Haney was the champion. Did Lomachenko willingly convince the judges? No, because I feel like it was an even fight, but I feel like Lomachenko had the advantage. But did Lomachenko win? No. Even Lomachenko went to the corner and said he won. Guess what? Lomachenko was the challenger. Even Lamar Roach thought he won. But guess what? Lamar Roach was the challenger. They didn't convincingly convince these judges that they should have won. I'm going to give you another example. Last one. Y'all remember when Shakur fought his last fight? I do not remember who he fought. It might have not been his last fight, but the fight before last. Where they said, oh, he was running. He was running. This, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. He was running, bro. And then, after the fight, when they be like, oh, what's your thoughts? When he was in the ring, the announcer, I don't know who it was at the time because every promotion has a different announcer. I think he was fighting with Top Rank, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I heard the boos in the crowd. I wasn't fighting my best. And this, that, and the third, I plan to come back to the gym. And bro, he felt like he lost the fight. He shouldn't have won the fight. So I'm not ready to sit here and let y'all try to play my man's Tank as if he did anything differently than the pros be doing. Then you see pics of Jamal Crawford getting knocked down or actually getting hit, dropping to a knee. You know what I mean? So it's just like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta do better, man. Before y'all get to talking and criticizing as if y'all know the sport of boxing and not knowing what you're really talking about. Don't just speak. Know before you speak. But that's just my take on the
so you saying people didn't know what they was talking about, really? That is so many
didn't know what they was talking about, bro. And then it was just like, even just listening to like, how they interview like Shakur and some of the famous boxers that we watch on the side. I just be trying to sit back, bro. I just be like, are you for real, bro? Are you really for real? Like some of them be wanting to say too much, but it's be like, bro, like I want you to put yourself in his shoes when you did the same shit or close to it, and then the judges gave you, the reasonable doubt of that you won those rounds, whatever case may be. But conventionally, you even to tell yourself, like, yeah, I don't think I won that, or it could have been up in the air type vibe. So it just, man, people gotta do better, man. Don't speak unless you know what you give some substance behind what it is that you're speaking on. But that's my take on it, bro. You gotta just, like look at every championship fight. Did the challenger convincingly beat the champion? Because at the end of the day, you have to convincingly beat the champion. It can't be up in the air. Like, no. If anything, it's a draw because you didn't convincingly beat him.
I agree. Now, you know what I mean? And I think Roach, he tried to appeal the decision. It got denied.
Yeah, bro. That wasn't going to happen, bro.
Yeah, he was trying to go the Devin Haney route.
That's not going to happen, bro.
But, according to Tank, I think they're going to push for that rematch to be as soon as possible. I already
Absolutely.
see the scheme they trying to do because I see people like Shakur saying they want to fight Roach and this and that, and so I think they're trying to fight him to in a sense they're trying to beat him to say, oh well, look what I did to him versus what Tank
What
got the
Tank did?
draw.
Come
And
on,
y'all
bro.
saying, you know what I mean? We all know
No,
what
they
it
ain't ready to do
is.
that.
Everybody get a bag off Tank name. We
We
know
ain't
what
even
this is about.
because my thing is this, bro. I think Tank should fight Shakur next. They need to figure that out.
That ain't gonna happen.
They need to figure that out. Because if Shakur fight Lamont, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't see that being Lamont's next fight. Yes, that'd be cool. I feel like Tank is going to have a fight, and then his fight after his next fight is going to be Lamont rematch.
I think he's pushing for the Roach rematch to happen like next.
I don't think it's going to. I mean, even though everybody else is tied up because you got Devin, because I think Devin is going to fight after this fight. He's going to fight Ryan again. That's going to be after May 2nd. They're going to fight probably toward the end of the year. We gotta go to that one.
Oh yeah.
So they're going to because they was bro. You probably didn't see it, but all the May 2nd fights, they had like a press conference, and Ryan wasn't even talking about his fight with Rolly, bro. He just kept talking about, yeah, I'm just trying to get this out the way so I can go back in the ring and fuck up Devin. I'm like,
he's an entertainer. He's an entertainer.
bro, but that's like tunnel vision, bro. Like I'm trying to get past this so I can get to you, bro. Because you try to say that I ain't do what it is that I did, but I really did it.
Well, I mean, Devin gonna fight him differently. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be. I'm not saying Devin gonna win, but I'm saying I don't think it's definitely gonna be a different fight. We're not gonna see the same result from just Ryan knocking Devin all around the ring. We're not. I will hope Devin's wised up and won't let that happen again.
Because my thing is, Devin kept saying, "Oh, the PED, PED, bro, PED ain't stopped me from getting hit from that left hook, regardless of the left hook kept or right hook. I forget what hook.
No, you said it right. It was a left hook.
Left
Kept
hook,
tagging him like we was kids,
bro. Regardless if it was PED, you kept catching the punch. It just so happened that you fell. I mean, you didn't fall, but you was getting hit by that motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Was getting that motherfucker. But I'm just saying, man, it's gonna be a lot of good fights coming up May 2nd, bro.
Yeah,
Good,
that card was.
that card is tremendous. So I'm looking forward to that, and yeah, man, got a lot of good stuff coming up for y'all. Good content coming.
Good content. This is the first of many episodes.
Absolutely.
Right now we're gonna start off one episode a week. Right now we'll only be on YouTube, so you can look for this episode only on YouTube. Follow us on the socials.
Absolutely.
We're on TikTok, Twitter, X, Instagram, Facebook, From the Vault Podcast.
Always, bro. And then we're gonna do a lot of different things for y'all, man. We're gonna plan on doing a bunch of like different raffles, different things, man. Just comment. We're gonna just keep it vibe. We're gonna have like live streams so you can interact with us as we putting streams up. Talking. It's gonna be a good time, man. Good vibe. Sports is what we do. We like it. We like talking shit. We love good vibes, man. So we just continue. Appreciate your support. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch the vibe. From the sidelines to the headlines, man. It's from the vault. We out.
Yes, sir.